It's that time again. I got a good deer on camera. About to be a good cold snap coming through Missouri. Kind of popped up out of nowhere these next 3 days, so I think we're gonna make a run and try to go after them. We'll try to hunt Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. So, all right, back out here. Gonna go shoot this bow before we go hunt. Make sure it's still on. Plus, I really want to figure out how to turn these lighted knocks off I just got. So, it's be a good learning experience. But let's go see what we can do. These deer can be bedded on either side of this, so it's just a hope and a prayer that we get in here without blowing anything out. I think they're coming in here bedding up in here, but we're gonna see. All right, now we're ready. This is the same spot last year where we saw the long brown buck for the first time. I brought it last night. They're coming through. It's two of them. They're both not bad, but there's one particular one that I'm after. He's a good 10 point. And hopefully we can get a shot at him these next few days. Just fingers crossed, baby. Fire going. Had me some stones left over from landscaping this summer, but just doing a little work. It's kind of fun to have something, even if it is a small little fire. Look at this. What the? Sausage turned out pretty good. Got a little char on it from the bottom of the grill. Give me a sausage dog having a beer. Enjoying what's left of the fire. Alright, so I got this second angle set up on the camera. Here's set up. It's chilly. The wind's moving nicely. Hopefully these deer get up on their feet here shortly. Well, it is 9:36 in the morning. Let's get a hound because I plan to move over there here shortly. So I've got to give the woods a minute to calm down. Maybe the look will change. I don't know. But can't hurt nothing. Out here on the search for firewood. Got some down limb right there. Got the little steel chainsaw here, gonna cut up some firewood. So I have it tonight. Might even start a fire today, but we'll go ahead and get this cut up. So I'll have it this evening. Found a nice little rub right here behind my barn. Check that out. How cool is that? One of my favorite things about this GMC truck is the built-in inverter. So I can keep this little air pump with me for situations like this. I use this inverter a bunch for different things, so check it out. first time ever in, I think this is the fourth season after we've had this farm that anybody's ever hunted back here. This field right here has corn still in it. We're right on the property line. We're gonna shoot it on. So hopefully this wind will die down. We'll get this stand hung. Check it out, we got a north wind and it's directly in the face. This hunt ended up being a total letdown. The only good thing that really came out of it was being able to find a spot on that side of the farm. We got no new intel on deer. I didn't even see any deer this entire hunt. The wind was insane. It finally died down around dark. I was able to get out of the tree, head back to camp, get some rest, get in early, and get ready to go the next day with this cold front moving in. Alright, so final morning. As you can tell, it is the complete opposite of what it was yesterday. There is zero wind, and it is cold. About 30 degrees right now. And this is as cold as it's been all year for up here. Oh, sun. It's pretty chilly. Got a little bite to it. We're about 15 minutes away from 8 o'clock. The sun's finally starting to get up. And I think once we got a frost on the ground right now. You can see it out through there. So a lot of the morning I really felt like this woodpecker just beating my head against a tree. Was ready to go back south. Although I did before I left, kept seeing these two dinkies down here that kept going in and out. They hung out but never got any closer than probably 200 yards from me. Oh man, this to be a mobile stand set up. It's all light, but all the other crap. I bet this is 55 to 60 pounds on my back. Man, this is awful. So I packed up and went to traveling back home, made it home in the middle of the night. Spent a couple of weeks at home, spent some time with my daughter. I want to see it, come on. You ready? Hi. Yeah. Throw it. Got to hang out with her. You glad Dad back home? So cameras were still going off. Deer movement was starting to pick up. So kept watching them on camera and decided I was going to head north as soon as I got the opportunity. All right, so we just driving. A lot of time to think, a lot of time to ride. It's about 5:30. Hopefully the next hour cameras will be going off, giving us some more intel. Running through some different scenarios in my mind on where to go in the morning. Got several strategies in mind. Walking deep in to a thick area, do a hanging hunt, do a little rattling, about 9 o'clock, have one on the ground. Or do we play it conservative and stay on the outside of the already existing spot and then go in at midday? Really depends on the wind for me. So I continued my drive, pushed on through the night, stopped at Casey's, got fueled up, got something to eat, kept on rolling. Made it into the barn around midnight, set up camp, got a few hours of rest, woke up the next morning, hit the ground running. Headed in. Without the light, we go into the cover of darkness. Once we get close folks, we'll shut this off. I gotta hang a stand. And this should be a fun hunt. Oh. I can't even get set up in here. Just had a little spike walk by. I mean, he got up out of his bed 30 yards from where I set up, and I was not quiet coming in here. So, I absolutely hate setting up in the dark. It drives me absolutely insane. Wow, the orange, it is youth weekend up here. So, gotta be careful and not get shot by little kids. Lens is fogging up or whatever. Alright. Where's he at? Okay. He may just walk right to me. He's a good young looking deer. Just a rutted up 2-year-old, I believe. There, we'll get the blood flowing for you. Man, cousin, it is, it's like 7:20 in the morning. I'm already shaking. Look at that. This is November. I mean, this thing walked around the corner, he walked right there. It was 15 steps. Not even that. He was at the bottom of this tree, man. We ain't been here freaking 10 minutes. Sound like a damn bulldozer getting set up in here. I don't think anybody would really probably believe that if they didn't just see it happen. I don't know why he walked right at me. There's 80 acres on this side, and he walked to within 15 feet of the only person out here. Man, this thing's a hunk of junk. I don't know where he went, but he was definitely excited this morning. There he is. There he is, folks. The baddest one in the woods. Oh, Dinky. That wasn't the one that I heard. There's a doe behind me, too. She's on the other side of the pond. Dinky, do you see me up here in my orange vest? It's always some dinkies down here just hanging out, man. Look at him. So stupid he don't even know where to go. Looking for love. I don't know if she's got a buck with her or not. It's a very mature doe, I will say that. She is that girl, Dinky, is still just spinning in circles out here. That tells me how they're moving on this ridge. I try to always gather a little bit of intel from all of them, honestly. Look at that, I mean, he's just right on it, just as I figured. I'm gonna try not to clown over here, but behind me there's a, like I said, a good size. This looks like a yearling. This doe is really well on alert. She's really looking back at the other direction. I haven't really paid attention to her until yearling. And then I still see Dinky working that ridge line on out through the woods. So it's a happening morning here in the forest. The woods, the wooded areas, the farm. I just wonder if I had to, could I thump this doe from over here? really good one, and that was the only shot I had. Definitely would get whacked. 42 yards. I'm gonna send one at you. I'm gonna fire upon you, yeah. Another, a little bit bigger dinky now. 3 dinkies. They'll all come in here. This dinky ain't stupid though. He done found me. He's fixing to get downwind of me. He knows it too. He knows I'm here. He's directly downwind right there. Get out of here, Dinky. About to tear down, get all this out of here, and head on back up to the barn. I'm gonna move stand locations, and I'm gonna go back down farther to the timber, deeper into there, and set up for this afternoon's hunt. I'm gonna do that around 2 o'clock. So with me getting in late, I gotta go charge the battery to this camera, my phone, a few other little things. May take me a quick nap. Got to get some lunch, get me a sandwich, and just ready to roll back out. But yeah, for this trip, and as aggressive as I have to be with weather coming in, for Monday looks like a wash. Like Monday looks like a complete freaking washout. So we got to be aggressive today. Tomorrow's going to be spotty with some more weather. A lot of rain, no cold weather behind it though. So it's not like the temperature's going to drop right out from under it. But it's going to rain tomorrow, and then but we should have a break tomorrow afternoon to go get in the stand, and Ned should get these bucks on their feet. And then it's going to rain again Monday, all day Monday. Tuesday's iffy. If it's just looking like it's not going to let up and it's not going to happen, I may cut out and go home and save, a couple of days to come back. I swear this pack has to weigh 55 or 60 pounds. It's like it gets heavier each trip. This walk, 400 or 500 yards, maybe. But, whew, down and out. A meal for a king or a 5-year-old. Right now what we got going on is just riding around looking. This is another one of our fields over here. Just if anything's up moving, really, we're going to push deeper into that timber for this afternoon's hunt. I feel pretty confident about it. I like it. Never went in there and not seen deer, so that's always a plus. But you never can tell right now. This weather could have them all thrown off, but I feel like this afternoon's probably going to be pretty solid. Be a lot of movement, hopefully starting around 3 or 4 o'clock. Give us some action early. See what we can come across, see what we can find. When them big old sad daddies off in there just hiding in the bag. Hiding in a hole like the groundhog. You come out one time a year. They're all bedded up in here. That's where they at. Okay, so this afternoon I'm one stick up. If you don't know what that means, it's one climbing stick, and I'm on a tree. It's about that big around. If it didn't have so many limbs and it was a little bit taller, I'd go on the top, but and plus I'm facing like this because the sun's hitting me in my face. I don't know how this is gonna go. This could go great, or this could go like absolute crap. Boy, it has gotten hot, son. Feels like it's like 70 degrees. There were some small bucks bedded right in here when I first came in. Bumped them out of here. They didn't cause too much of a ruckus. I think they went over and just laid back down. But if I can sit here and I can see that spot and I can see the one down, they're 100 yards, 75 to 100 yards away. I know where I can move to for tomorrow's hunt or whenever the next time I come back in here, whether it be now or gun season. Alright, so it's been kind of dead. We haven't seen much. Saw that one buck over there. I think it was the same buck from this morning that had kind of starry-eyed, starstruck, but maybe we can get some does cruising out there and pull some of these bucks with them. Maybe draw a big boy out here, right here the last hour and a half of hunting light. Hoot owls already starting to heat up. They're already warming their pipes up to start singing tonight. We'll have a lot of rain and storms moving in later, so maybe something will get up. There's a possum right there. Man, worthless critter. We've got the Moultrie edge down there on the tree, running surveillance. There's a little hole we call the joint. It's about 100 yards away down through there, but we can see how these deer are crossing. This gives us a lot of detail and intel on what's going on in here. And that's a good sign that they're on their feet. Well, a young buck popped up out of nowhere while I was looking down there at the other camera. He worked his way in right here in this ditch. He's about 10 yards. Keep going. Okay, he disappeared down in there. There's another buck behind him, back to the left of this shot. Had to use my cell phone to try to get some video of it. You see right here this other buck. I really didn't know what was going to happen right here. I thought maybe they may square off. There were does over on that other bank still moving through the tree line. I didn't really think he was going to move down and come the same way that other one did, but if he did, I knew it was going to be a tough shot.
He's in this creek somewhere.
When you know it, before too long, he showed up. Quick, right here, 10 yards. And I wolfed it right over the top of his back. It was a really quick draw and release, and yeah, just right over the top of his back. But as luck would have it, my hunt wasn't over. I stayed right in the saddle. I saw him ease around that other creek bank. He never knew I was there.
Holy smokes. Holy smokes, man. I'm pretty sure he went right there and went down. Wow. Talk about a second chance. Holy cow. What in the world, man? What a crazy line of events. Man, that got me fired up, man. Like, that got me really fired up. He wasn't the big one we were in there after, but he was a good deer. I missed him the first time he was in that creek and I only had his back. I can see my arrow sticking up down there. Man, what a time. So right now we're gonna go ahead and get out of here. And I texted the neighboring landowner asking for permission to go retrieve the deer. And wait to hear back from him. Once we get that, we'll go get the deer, but come help. And get this thing cleaned up. Still walking out. Man, it's a hike back there.
But when you can do stuff like that, it makes it worth it. You do all that work, you go home with something you're happy with. That's really all that matters. Wasn't the deer I was after. Didn't even know that deer was here.
What we got, Justin?
Well, we're going ahead and go find this thing. He should be good and stiff by now. Get him out with no issues, get back across. But if we need to, the neighbor said we could go on his property, so we're gonna get him out one way or another.
Look, the blood right here.
This right here goes on the top of this tree.
Look up there.
Yeah.
Look up there. Look down in front of you. There's blood right there. On that log. Heck yeah.
not bad for the whole team, huh?
Well, get out there and put your hands on him, boy.
Oh, son. You put on the show before we got done. I ain't mad at this one at all, boy.
Here, hold on.
But I did notice when he came out, all the rest of them were, you know, that brown, and then he'd come around, and that was immediately what I noticed was that so light up in here.
Hold him up, turn him a little bit.
Well, they don't always turn out like this, but round 2 truly paid off, and I was able to seal the deal. I was able to get in and get some rest for the night. The rain started later that night, and I traveled home the next day. These journeys, man, they never seem to surprise us. We always learn something, and I always look forward to the next one.